Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-8, it's a Tier 6 Soviet SPG, and it's located on the north spawn of Prokhorovka under the command of Saadharta. Battles commence. Well, it's a derivation, a version of the T-28, the Soviet medium tank. They married it with a 152mm howitzer, which you can see there on the top. The stock gun's 122mm, but 152 is the big, powerful one. And it's very much like the... well, that Hummel needs to look where he's going. And so does that other colleague there, because he's knocked down a tree, which gives away our firing position. But it's very much like the M44 in many ways, in terms of fire rate and punch. Well, we've got a Cromwell at the midline. Oh, and we get a hit for 255 from a splash. Cromwell's killed. So we pick up the stun assist. The T-52 doing runs up and down the middle line. He's going to be difficult to hit, but let's see how Saadharta gets on with him. Lining him up. Rounds out. Well, it was good. It was on target, but just not long enough to actually hit. He did have the right amount of lead. Oh, you could see that T-52 was skidding there as he went round. Tight turning. Okay, T-32, American heavy. Lining him up for a shot. He had a bit of reticule bloom there. Rounds out. Good hit! Right on the engine deck, 273. Now the SU-8 does have a rather narrow arc of fire, I'm afraid, which does mean that you do get reticule bloom, but reload is quite good. Rounds out on that one. Yeah, and he got a hit again. The only problem really with the SU-8 is it's very tall, and that means that it's much easier for people to spot you if they're looking for you. It's got slightly longer reload time than the M44, but it's still reasonable. It's still very, very good. It's just basically the Soviet version. Now, they never actually put this Arty into production. It was a prototype which was put together, but of course they stopped the production of the T-28s, and so it was never built. They designed it in the 1930s. 34 to 35 at Kirov, the Kirov plant in Leningrad, and they tried various variants of where to place the gun. Round out on the Tiger P. Oh, he didn't pull back. We did stun him. He was, I think Saadharta was expecting him to pull back, and he didn't. But we've lined him up for another shot. Looks like our colleagues also fired on him. Rounds out. Oh, he pulled back. Okay, right. So we didn't get that one in, but we're lining him up for another shot. Hopefully, if he stays there, we'll get one in. Almost ready to shoot. Rounds out straight away. Direct hit. 236. You can see that Saadharta does have a really good crew. And in fact, as you can see, that the shell landed right on the front of the turret. There's a little yellow mark on the front of the turret there. Cromwell B. Okay, he's being attacked by that 45 TP. Lining him up for a shot. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, we can't hit him, but we've spotted a Nashorn, an a German tank destroyer, using the same chassis as the Hummel. Line him up for a shot. Rounds out. Should be on target. No. But we stunned him, and he's turned round, and this means death to him. Oh, our fellow Arty, the Hummel got him. Okay, now we're looking for tanks a little further over on the west. We haven't got that many defenders on the west side of the map, actually. That is a bit of a concern for us. But there's an IS. Rounds out, but it's going to miss. Yep, stuns him though. And the enemy Hummel's been spotted. But we're following the IS for the moment. Oh, he stopped. We're almost loaded. Lined up the target. And he's killed. Okay, now Batchat 12 ton got really close to our cap. And this is what I was really concerned about. In fact, we had an IS-3A who was just sitting at the back of the map doing absolutely nothing. And that's a seriously good player, or supposedly a good player, but he did kill the Batchats. So at least he's got that redeeming factor. Now, the Hummel, there he is. Oh, the Rain 15550 as well. Dialing in. Oh, he switches target, goes to a Borsig. No, he's going to an AC-46. They are much closer. Gets a hit on the 46. He's immediately killed afterwards by the IS-3A. Now going for the Borsig waffle tractor. Lining up a shot. Oh, 40 was going to pull forward. He didn't. He pulled back. Let's get it right. Loaded. Rounds out. It's a hit. 290. And he's receiving more damage, and the IS-3 finishes him off. There is only one enemy left. It's the P-43 Tur. It's further down on the west side. He's being surrounded, and that's game over. And we've capped out as well. I don't think they needed to cap. I think they were killing the enemy so fast it was going to be over anyway. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see exactly how everyone got on. And it's an ace tanker for Saadharta in the SU-8. In fact, it's his first ace tanker because it's got the scrolls underneath. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11. And a Confederate badge because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else without getting a kill. In fact, he didn't get any kills at all during this game, but he certainly did hit the enemy. And the win rate for the game was 2017, which is very good indeed. So let's have a look at team score. Well, we look at team score, we can see he got 1,584 hit points of damage, which puts him in 4th place overall. The high score was Cromwell, got 1919. The Hummel managed to get 1,839. The IS-3A managed 1,791, even though he sat at the back for most of the map. He actually used his IS-3A there to wait for the enemy to come north and then plastered them full of holes with that automatic gun. When it came to kills, it was the IS-3A who did the best. He got 3 kills, Cromwell got 2, 45 TP got 2, so did the Batchat and the T25 2. Unfortunately, Saadharta didn't get any kills at all, but he certainly did more damage than anyone else who didn't get any kills. And when it came to base XP, he was second on the table with 1,182 base experience points, the highest scorer being the Cromwell, who got 1,223. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 13 rounds. He got 5 direct hits, no penetrations, but 11 splash. Damage of 1,584 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, but he didn't get any kills, but he did do damage assistance of 158 hit points. He also got stun assistance of 2,347 hit points off 11 stuns, and that's why he did so well during that game in terms of base XP. He was actually causing a lot of stun assist, which was allowing the Cromwell and the other tanks to do their damage. On a standard account, he earned 39,245 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and the ammo is fairly cheap, he actually ended up with 28,703 credits. He received 1 bond for getting the Confederate, and he also got 1,182 base experience points, and there was no multiplier, so that's all he took away. But it was a very nice round with the SU-8, and just goes to show how efficient it is as an Arty, and how much like the M44 it is, except of course the M44 has that very wide arc of fire. With the SU-8 you have to be a little more patient because that narrow arc means you do get a lot more reticule bloom, but it's still a very rewarding Arty, and it's definitely one that I would recommend anyone who's actually working their way up the Arty tech trees obtain, because it's well worth it. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.